A New York institution is on the ropes. The New York City Opera Company is nearing bankruptcy, and Ebru's Derricke examines what needs to be done to keep the company from seeing its final curtain call. He joins us now live with more. Derricke.
Well, Logan, I'm outside of a theater here in New York City. This is where the New York City Opera was supposed to have an upcoming performance, but budget problems, dwindling donations, and now bankruptcy will likely force the New York City Opera to shut down for good. The New York City Opera, famous for its performances, including this showing of Moses in Egypt and other storylines from around the world, is on the verge of closing. This year marks the opera's 70th anniversary since its opening in 1943. But after filing for bankruptcy last week and setting a Monday deadline to raise a staggering $7 million, it has only raised a fraction of that amount, just $200,000. So the doors are set to close.
I hope they get their money.
Carol Beckerman is an artist who sometimes gets inspiration for her own artwork from the opera and can't imagine the loss. Other supporters wonder what, if anything, can be done.
Maybe they should have more donations, and then maybe the opera can still continue.
If they're in a $7 million budget shortfall, that seems like maybe they should hire a new manager.
If the New York City Opera were to shut down, it would leave only one other opera company operating in New York City, the Metropolitan Opera. But supporters say that can't happen.
No, they're violent. You know, all the artists are violent. We would go crazy if we weren't making art.
For now, the New York City Opera's offices in Manhattan are still open, but a performance planned in February at El Museo del Barrio is on hold. Without a $7 million windfall, the music will stop. And officials with the New York City Opera are working on some last-ditch, last-minute fundraising efforts, but even they admit it likely will not be enough. The loss of the New York City Opera will be devastating to artists and musicians around the world. We're live in New York City. I'm Derricke for Ebru News.